Soon as that was over with, I said to my two buddies, I said, tomorrow morning I'm skipping school. I'm going down and join the Marine Corps. And they said, you can't, you gotta be 17 years old and you have to have your mother and dad's signature. Well, I can get them both. I only got 6 months to go. I'm going down and get the paper. So I got up in the morning and I had two sisters and a brother. I said, don't tell anything to Mom. I am going down to the Marine Corps office this morning. So I took off. I ran downtown. Saw a gunny sergeant in the doorway. He met me. He said, young man, what can I do for you? I said, I want to join up. He said, how old are you? I said, 16. He said, I can't take you. You got to be 17. When will you be 17? I said, in 6 months. Tell you what I'll do. If you want to do this, I will give you a piece of paper. You take that paper to your mother and father, and when you're 17, you have them sign it, bring it back, and we'll do business. You want to do that? Yes, sir. He said, go. And out the door I went, down the stairway, ran all the way home as best I could. Ran through the back door, but I forgot I skipped school. And my mother was there baking. And she said, what are you doing home? And I realized I had skipped school. And I said, Ma, I skipped school. I went down to the Marine Corps office and I got papers. And when I'm 17, I'm going to go in the Marine Corps. No, you're not. You're going to stay in school. You're not going to. I went through this already. Oh, one more. I'm not going through this again. So forget it. Throw it away. I went in the front in the dining room and went in the buffet, opened the drawer, tucked it under some papers, shut the drawer. 6 months later, it was May 3rd, and we had a small party. My dad was there. And I knew I had no problem with him. So I went and got that piece of paper. I didn't have a pen. I said, Dad, sign this, will you? He said, what is it? I'm going in the Marine Corps. Give me a pen. He grabbed the pen and he signed it. He said, Vera, sign this. She said, I'm not signing that. And she went through that same thing. I went through this before. I'm not going to go again. He said, Vera, let me talk to you a minute. Now, listen to me. The boy walked out of school. He's doing odd jobs. He'll probably turn out to be a bum. And I went like this to my mother. She said, give me the paper. And she signed it. They both had to sign it. I went out that door and I ran all the way downtown, saw the sergeant again.
What did he say?
He said, you got it? I says, I have. Here it is.